Hello, students. This is educator Sneha. Let me give you a brief introduction about myself. I have completed my master's from Tamil Nadu Agriculture University and specialized in genetics and plant breeding. I've been teaching secondary and graduate students since 4 years. These are some of my accolades. And now let's get into the topic. In the earlier classes, you have learned transportation in animals. Now we are going to learn about transportation in plants. As we know, the transportation in animals, it is done through vessels like blood vessels, and we transport oxygen and blood through them. But in plants, what are the things that I'll peek karte the. But in plants, what are the?
But in plants, there are specialized tissues which perform the function.
Okay.
Okay, resume.
पॉज नहीं हुआ था.
पॉज हो गया था बेबी.
नहीं.
पॉज किया था मैं.
अरे नहीं हुआ था. मेरे को दिखा रहा, ये उसमें बोल रहा है रिकॉर्डिंग स्टॉप, रिकॉर्डिंग ये बोल के.
चलो बोलो.
I can cut it, no?
You can cut it.
In this topic.
The learning objective जो लिखा है वो पढ़ो.
Learning objective मत बोलो, बोले ना. So in this presentation.
So in this class, we will learn about.
Okay. Definition, adaptation and function.
एक सेकंड क्या है? पॉज के बाद.
So in this class, we will learn about the definition, adaptation, and also function of these specialized tissues in the plants that are xylem and phloem. So in xylem, there are 4 components, that is tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and phloem parenchyma. And we will learn each so the first specialized tissue is xylem, and it has 4 components, that is xylem tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. So we will learn each component in separate about its function and also its structure. So these are the structure of these xylem components. You can see here, there are tracheids, vessels, parenchyma, and fiber in the xylem. So what does a tracheid look like and what is the function? Tracheids, as you can see, they are long and they have tapering ends and the walls are lignified. And these are the non-living cells. They don't have any protoplasm in them, and they are perforated pits. Through these perforated pits, the water will flow upwards. And the next thing is xylem vessel. They also have the lignified walls as tracheids are having. They have perforated walls in the ends and they are tube-like, and you can see they are wider. And the next element is xylem parenchyma. This is the only component in the xylem that is living, and it provides support. And this is xylem parenchyma. These are the only living cells. They are thin-walled. They give support and also they help in water transportation in short distances. And the next element is xylem fiber. These are non-living cells. They are, as you can see, they are very thin and elongated, but they have very thick walls. So they help in supporting the xylem fiber. And the next specialized tissue is phloem. So phloem, like xylem, it is also having 4 components. They are phloem fibers, companion cells, phloem parenchyma, and sieve tube elements. These are the structures. As you can see, the placement and also the structure of the phloem tissues. In the top, you can see sieve pores and then companion cells, phloem parenchyma, and then sieve tube elements. We'll see the description of the each components. The first one is phloem fiber. These are long, elongated, and slender. And like xylem fiber, it is also having lignified walls and it gives mechanical strength. And the next element is phloem parenchyma. As you know that they are living cells and they are having thin walls. They are located around the sieve tube elements and also companion cells. Along with the transportation, they also help in storing carbohydrates in them. The next element is companion cells. They are also living cells. They are associated with sieve tube elements and they are connected by plasmodesmata. Plasmodesmata are the small connections in between the cells. They look like tunnel. Pause. Companion cells are the living cells. They are closely associated with sieve tube elements and they are connected by plasmodesmata. Plasmodesmata are nothing but they are like a small tube which connects one cell to the other. They help in intracellular transportation. And the next one is sieve tube elements. They are also living cells and they conduct and transport sugars and other organic molecules. They are aligned end to end to form a long sieve tube. In this diagram, you can see that this is xylem and this is phloem. In xylem, only unidirectional transportation takes place. So the water will be moving from roots to the stems. And in phloem, bidirectional transportation will be there. So the transportation will be from roots to the stems and also from leaves to the roots. This is unidirectional. Pause. Pause. And this is the transfer section of a stem. Here you can see the placements of the xylem and here you can see the placements of the xylem element and this is the phloem. Here there are xylem vessels where the majority of the water transportation takes place in this direction. And these are xylem fibers, which are giving mechanical support here. These are thin and elongated. These are tracheids, which also are lignified, and they also help in water transportation. And these are xylem parenchyma. Here you can see the green ones because they are living. These are all non-living. Here I have given a brief description about the two specialized tissues in the vascular system. You can go through it. If you want to see about the animated version of it, there are plenty of videos in the YouTube, but this, I think this is the best one because it is very simple and also a student can understand very easily. So you can see the channel name here. You can go to the channel and you can see the video. It is actually very good and very self-explanatory. In the next class, we can see the differences in xylem and phloem. Now, as I told you in the description, xylem, it helps in only water transportation, but phloem, it helps in the translocation of sugars and carbohydrates in the plants. We'll see the difference in the next class. Thank you for listening, students. रिकॉर्डिंग कहाँ पे देखना?